Look what a beautiful day. Such beautiful blue skies. Can you hear the birds? Look how well the plants are doing, you guys. Lots of new growth down deep inside there. Ooh, getting exciting. They are beautiful. This one over here is doing beautifully as well. Let's go see what the Hubs is doing on this beautiful day. Although it is beautiful out here, after a few days of being sick, there's a lot to catch up on inside, so I'm headed indoors. Well, I have been summoned outside. Man, what in the world? Why is this happening for real?
I guess it's a mini sinkhole.
Man, this is not good news. You ever have those moments when it just seems like it doesn't end? Always something, always something. Look what I see, you guys. Our neighbors told us that on their tree there was some fruit and told us we were welcome to come and help ourselves. So I think I just might. Look at that up beside my head. That's pretty big. These are lemons, you guys. I know it looks a little bit oranger than a lot of lemons, but these are lemons. Huge. These are gonna be good to put in my water. Detox, baby. Look at that little bit of beauty right there. Isn't that beautiful? Can you tell who's been running up our road today? Bubster getting in some soccer practice. Well, look what we did, guys. Let's see if I can lower that so that you guys can see. It's kind of hard because this camera lens wants to pick up all the light. But do you remember last week when we showed you the new lamp fixture baby girl got? But the lights in it were so amber and just was not giving her enough light. She decided real quick she did not like how dim it was, but she loved the light fixture. So we're gonna let her keep her cool hipster light, but we did put some different bulbs in there. Obviously they don't look as cool as those Edison bulbs did, but I think it actually makes it look cooler to me as mom, because now you can see all the air bubbles in that glass. Probably not showing up too good for you guys on the camera, but I think it actually shows off this fixture a whole lot better. And let's see, look how bright the room is. We had a little disaster. When the Hubs went to take the old bulb out, we heard this crash. I was all the way down in my office and we heard this crash. Didn't sound like a bulb breaking though, it just sounded strange. So we all come running back here and sure enough, one of the bulbs had slipped out of his hand, landed in that the globe part because he had it laying on the bed under the fixture and hit it just right that it shattered, but it didn't stay contained inside that globe. It popped out and literally was everywhere in this room, all the way up to the head of her bed, all over the bed, on the floor near the closet. I could not, but first of all, I thought, how in the world did glass bounce that hard to bust and shatter inside and still bounce out with such force? because it wasn't even on, so it wasn't hot. It wasn't like an explosion. I don't know. Very strange, but just another thing to add a little interest to this day. Well, fixing to finally get the blind in my office. This huge spider web. I went to pull this out, and there was a spider living in there. Means he's been sitting behind me the whole time. Bye bye black plastic. There she is, all done and installed. Finally. After 4 years, you guys, this was the second window that we replaced in this house. In March, let's see, in January of 2013, we pulled out the fireplace. And in March of that year is when we got started on the windows. And we started on the big window in our bedroom, not the little one. That was the last window done. But we started on the front end of the house here. So we started in our room in the big double window. This one was the very second one done right there. Might have even been the last week of February. It was, because Steve landed in the hospital in March. It was in February, so exactly 4 years. This window has been without treatment with the black plastic on it. So finally, that should be the last one. We do have a window on the back door. Come on, I'll show you. This is the window on the back door. It's just half of the door. You can even still see the new tags up there. Don't even have the new tags off of there yet, but that is the only window left now that doesn't at least have the blind. Of course, we will be putting some kind of window treatments up as well, but for now, at least the blinds are there. But this one is still open, but this one's been open for a little while, and the way that our porch is, I mean, someone would have to get it just the right angle to be able to see in, and even then, they could really only see this laundry area. So still not real sure if I do want to even put some kind of treatment over that or not. The jury is out on that one. But at any rate, got that last blind in my office. So it's 10 o'clock, you guys. It's been a long, frustrating day. Again, and sometimes all you can do is breathe and laugh for a minute, because it doesn't do you much good to do a whole lot else. So anyway, I'm going to call it a night. We've got a lot to do to get ready for church in the morning. And quite frankly, I am worn out, still trying to recover. So I'm going to leave you guys here and say goodnight. Thank you very much for joining us for another day. I definitely appreciate you hanging out with me. Remember, it is a DeeVine life, no matter what's happening in it. So go and find a way to live it with purpose. All right, I'll see you guys again tomorrow.